Yeah, hello and welcome everyone to another exciting video. Today we have Carta Nostalgica again here to open English Brotherhood box. Welcome, Carta Nostalgica.
Thanks for having me here. It's always good times to open boosters and talk about myths and legends in English and other languages.
Yes, I'm really happy about to have you here again to this booster box since we opened together the Sacred Sword box.
That's right.
And now we have the other generation of Brotherhood.
Yeah. So tell me more about it. More about this box. Is this Brotherhood version 1 or 2?
This is version 2.
Version 2. Okay.
Since honestly, I have not seen version 1 boxes, I just have seen singles of version 1.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's see our luck.
Thirty boosters here. 15 are going to upload on Carta Nostalgica's channel.
Yep.
And 15 are coming on my.
Yeah. Thanks. So we'll have half on your channel, half on mine.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's exciting. As you know, I'm not as familiar with Brotherhood because, at least in Spanish, it came before
Yes.
Sacred Sword. So yeah, definitely looking forward to learn a little more about these expansion through opening them. Let's see.
All right, so let's see what we get in those half, or in this half, of the 15 packs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah, pack number 1.
Myth and Legends cards. So we start with Shuar, mentionable because he is the silence card. Oh, and we have a Royal Sword.
Oh, nice.
I have to change
That's a good one, right?
That's a really good one because it's the only special gold.
Oh.
It's unique and it cannot be affected by an opponent ally's abilities, and when it's in my reserve pile, all my allies gets +1 strength.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome because yeah, there's only one special gold card in this Brotherhood edition.
Nice.
And we have a totem. Icarus, draw card. Strix. A centaur.
Oh, okay.
Exorcist. Tragedy. Yeah, and it was for the first pack.
Actually, if you trade that centaur, if you have more, I might want one.
Yes, of course.
Because I have it in Spanish and German, but I don't think in English. Cool. Pack number 2.
So the card trick is to do 1, 2. Then we should be fine. Cerberus from the Greek myths. Right, the 3-headed dog.
Yep.
Sirens. Talisman.
Oh, so 2-headed snake. Vampire.
Slingshot. Spectre. Another totem. And
oh, that one was. Oh wow.
That's Cain.
Cain. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's also a good one because he has an ability when one of your allies attacks, all of your allies gets +1 strength until the final phase. So it's not even he has to attack, just one of your allies. If you declare attack, all of your allies gain +1 strength.
That's pretty cool. Can you read the totem behind it?
Guanaco, Totem of Guanaco.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting because all of the gold costs for the cards are +1.
For your opponent? Or for just you? Or for everyone?
For everyone. All cards are +1 gold cost.
Interesting.
Yes.
In Spanish, it's very unbalancing because it's just your opponents.
Yes.
And it costs 2 gold. So it's fair in the English version.
Exactly. It's also an uncommon one, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do it like that now, because I'm too shaky. So, Feathered Serpent, unblockable ally.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks also really cool and is, I would say an uncommon.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Quetzalcoatl.
Ah,
the
alright.
feather snake, yeah.
Interesting. Totem of Rabbit, Strix, Root Rage, maybe.
Yeah, something I don't know. I haven't seen it before.
It's interesting because when he comes into play, you can destroy a weapon. And here is interesting, in Brotherhood there is a weapon called Crossbow, Cursed Crossbow.
Okay.
And it's a useful weapon because you can attach it to an opponent ally, and then he cannot attack or block anymore.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Eagle Warrior, Labata.
Yeah, the illustrations are cool.
Yes,
most of them.
I like the artwork of the cards because it's unusual, I think.
Yeah.
Like Sacred Sword is more a usual card game, I would think. It's more typical how the look is, but Brotherhood is really unique, I would say.
Interesting.
Another Icarus, another Shuar, and Melusine.
Oh.
So each time you play an ally, Melusine gains +1 strength permanently, and she has 0 free gold.
Oh wow! Okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it stacks up. Gets stronger.
And there's no limit, so.
Yes.
And it's every time you play it, so even if they get destroyed, she still has the strength.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
And
I mean, some of these, effects could be useful in Sacred Sword.
Yes, true.
Do you have a Brotherhood deck?
Yes. Maybe we are also able to open the decks sometime, and then we can maybe talk about the strategies there as well.
Yeah.
So, Totem of Oblivion, Chinchibilu, Icarus, Talisman, Centaur, I will take it away, so that's for you. Angu, Perseus is interesting because, yeah, it's also an silence. You can make an opponent ally losing its ability.
Oh, interesting.
Dragon's Eclipse.
That one's pretty cool. The drawing.
Yeah. It's a cool card, but the effect is not that strong, I think, for the gold cost. But Cremation with a little misprint in the gold number, I think it's a little odd.
Nice.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of the similar effect to Karnoak the Hunter. You can play it in your watch phase and search for up to 3 allies in an opponent's castle deck and ruin them.
Interesting.
So it's basically good against combo decks, I would say, where you can search for Morganas, for example.
Right, and what we've said before, that if you don't know your opponent,
yes, exactly,
this is just like revealing all their strategy.
Yes. Unicorn. That's a nice myth.
Yeah.
You can destroy it to make your opponent win 3 cards.
Oh, okay.
Bottom of Rabbit again, Blavata, Spectre, Perseus, Slingshot, Totem of Dog, which is in the other direction. So when this is in the play, all the gold cards are -1 gold cost. And
yeah, it's good to see. Abomination. Yeah, it's good to see that this Brotherhood version is way more balanced than the Spanish one.
Yes, it is. Abomination is in play. Your opponent cannot attack anymore.
Oh yeah, that's a little strong.
Cannot declare attack.
Yeah, that one's crazy. Yeah.
Gladiator's Sacrifice. Yeah, your opponent has to ruin as many cards from his deck as allies he has in play. Some Talisman, Shadow Dragon. It's also from Mauricio Herrera.
Nice, yeah.
Sirens, Tragedy, Exorcist, also. Strix, also from Mauricio Herrera.
Oh yeah? Oh, okay.
Rasputin.
Oh, interesting.
And another Royal Sword. Nice.
Nice. So it's... I thought Royal Sword was one of the rare ones, but I mean, among royal cards, but
I don't think that we get a third one of those, because that one was a card I was missing, and I think it was my third last card I was missing, so I was searching for it through multiple boxes, but this time I got 2 in one.
Got 2. Yeah.
But you don't always have a Royal Sword in one box. Sometimes you don't have any. Other than in Sacred Sword, like the rarity of the cards, it's not like impossible to get cards like in Sacred Swords. Here it's more possible to get your full collection with I would say maybe 3 or 4 boxes.
Nice.
But in Sacred Sword with 3 or 4 boxes, I don't think you are close to.
No, I think, well, this is not printed in the box of Sacred Sword, but editions from the time, it says that the rare cards, like the most rare ones, is 1 every 10 boxes.
Wow.
Yeah. So like Golden Dragon, Unlimited Faith is about...
Yeah, the flip cards.
It's not official, official, but from other products that they launched at the time in Spanish. It was about that
Ah, all
ratio.
right, I see. Yeah, that's why we see the cards flipped downside sometimes in the
Hmm.
Sacred Sword packs. Really rare. Golem Struggle, local, another Centaur, Amaru, which can copy one of your allies in strength and ability.
Oh, okay.
First ball, just to draw 2 cards, really useful. And here's the Cursed Crossbow I talked about.
Okay.
Bearer cannot attack or block anymore for 2 gold, is really useful.
Yeah.
Seahorse. Basilisk is interesting because your opponent now has to pay 2 gold if he wants to attack. Must pay 2 gold to declare an attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, so.
That one is also interesting because he is really strong at the beginning, but he loses strength each turn, each regroup phase.
Okay.
And Pegasus, when he is destroyed, you can bounce a card, so give it back to the owner's hand.
Oh, okay.
And Totem of Monkey,
Interesting.
which makes all allies able to bear multiple weapons.
Oh. Yeah. That's interesting one. If you, especially if you build your strategy around weapons,
Yes, exactly.
that's a game changer.